Hello, and welcome to Cornucopia Fell. Today I'm going to talk to you about a very fun topic. What does freedom feel like? Personally, freedom. Oh my goodness gracious, freedom, my friend. It's knowing what you're going to do with yourself. It's knowing where you're going and how you're going to get there. It's weird because, personally, that's what it feels like for me. Personally, it feels like knowing what you're doing and knowing when you're going to get there and all sorts of fun things like that. But I know that some people are like, oh, freedom, go with the flow and stuff like that and all that fun stuff. But really, I feel like a big part of it's control. Because freedom, you have to give up something in order to get at freedom. You can't have it all. Not in human terms, you can't have it all. Not in a secular way, you can't have it all. Something has to die or grow or be replanted in order for you to have freedom. But anyway, that's what it feels like. And there's another side to freedom, a darker side. And I'm going to get at it in a bit. So I'm going to connect it with To Build a Fire and, of course, the American Dream. So, how does it connect with this short story, To Build a Fire? Again, spoilers, it's a great short story. I highly recommend reading it. Really good. It's Kino, it's absolute cinema, it's dark. To Build a Fire. It's a story about a man who is all by himself. Well, he has a dog, and he's in, I believe, Alaska, and it's really, 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 really cold. And he doesn't realize how cold it is. But he's alone, and he is free, because according to my definition, he knows where he's going, and he thinks he knows when he's going to get there, and he knows how to get there, or he thinks he does. What ends up happening, though, is he gets wet. He crashes through some snow and lands in some water, and it is bad. That's really bad when you're in that cold weather. So he needs to build a fire. Oh, you want to move around? He needs to build a fire. So he starts and he builds a fire, and it was really hasty. And what ends up happening is he builds it under some trees, and the trees melt, or the trees melt. The snow melts in the trees, and the snow falls down onto his fire, onto him. And he's cold, and he's wet, and he's going to die because he can't feel his feet and he can't walk. And he could have avoided this if he had listened to an older man who had been like, hey, it's going to get bad out there. You're cooked. But he didn't listen to him. He was like, oh, he was confident. He was assured. So freedom is a great power. And as Darth Vader said in Star Trek, with great power comes great responsibility. He said it to his dying nephew, Han Solo. It was tragic. Oh, sorry, not Han Solo. That's from Marvel. I meant what's the guy's name with the the guy with the scar, Harry Potter from The Wizard of Oz. That's what it is. Yeah. Darth Vader from Star Trek to Harry Potter from The Wizard of Oz said, with great power comes great responsibility. And it's true. With great power does come great responsibility, and freedom is a great power. It's something that you want. You want that power. But, you're responsible for those actions. The man in To Build a Fire dies because he was sure of himself. He was sure of his abilities. And he had the power, he had the freedom to have listened to the guy, the older man. But he didn't. Next, I'm going to talk to you about how it connects to the American Dream, and I think it's fairly obvious. I mean, how does it not connect to the American Dream? It's freedom. It's freedom. It's what America's about.
Like, I feel like this one's very obvious. I don't really need to go about explaining why freedom has something to do with the American dream. Well, I guess more accurately, it's the feeling of freedom. I feel like that's what you're pursuing in the American dream, is the feeling of freedom. And all the ways you can get that, there are many. I've listed them in my definitions video. You can check that out. Yeah, freedom. It's the American dream. It literally is the American dream. Yeah, that about wraps up that one. Well, I'll see you next time on Cornucopia of Thought. Please feel free to like and subscribe and share this video if you enjoyed it. I'll be seeing you later.